Hello and welcome to Tara's Daily Insight. It is Saturday, March the 30th, 2013, and I am Mitchell. And I want to go ahead and start and set the intention for you and for me that we would receive healing, confirmation, and guidance just for watching and listening to this video, that we would have a better connection to our source, our higher self, and our true, authentic person and spirit. I also set the intention that we would resonate, operate, and vibrate in the highest possible frequency of divine love that we can today, and be in alignment and harmony with our true source and self. So I'm not sure. I'm looking at this. I downloaded some mountain lion program from Apple to upgrade the Mac Pro or the MacBook I'm on, so that I could then download iMovie 11 because I only had 9. Now the screen is like 10 times as wide. You can see much more of the background. Maybe when the finished product gets there, you won't even be able to see that. I don't know. But it's a happy day with a lot of downloading going on last night. So, and maybe that's the message today. So diving in, and our card for today is, wow, 10 of Swords. So let me post that up there so we can check that out. And let me shift over just a little bit so that our 10 of Swords can pop up right here. So the number 10, it boils down to a number 1, which are beginnings and starts. Today is the 30th, so it's a 3-day, and you add all the numbers up, and that's going to be 3 plus 3 is 6, plus another 6 in 2013, that is actually 12. Which is the Hangman, which boils back down to number 3, which is also the Empress, which is me. So it is my day. And then the 10 of Swords, like I said, is a number 1. Now this card, as you can see, this man is under a lot of pain and torment. I'm really being drawn to the purple sash around him, and I feel like that a lot of what he's going through is kind of spiritual development. I'm hearing the words uncertainty going on. You know, so many of you, I see posts that say things like, oh, I'm having a rough day, can you send me some love? You know, and it's wonderful, but what I want to say is, what is your intention of posting that? Just ask yourself, what is your intention? You know, is it intention to get attention, or is it an intention to feel the energy from other people? Because the other people's energy is already connected with you. You know, it's kind of you recognizing that before you even post that. I'm not saying don't post those things, but I'm just saying ask yourself what the intentions are. Because as you can see with this man, those swords are being thrust into his back. There's a lot of pain, a lot of anguish. And most times this card is usually about self-inflicted pain. You know, I'm finding a big correlation looking at this guy. And, you know, this weekend is Easter. You know, it's from yesterday, Good Friday, through tomorrow. It's a time that we celebrate, you know, the risen Christ. Many people do. And the torment, you know, on this man's face reminds me a lot of the story, you know, of Christ and his journey through to the end. So, very interesting day. Watch where you create your own pain. Watch where you inflict the mental anguish, the guilt, and the shame on yourself. You know, I'll say this, when you post things, I'm stuck on the post today. When you post things on Facebook and in chat rooms of metaphysical people, or in just your personal friends and family, you may have separate areas that you do that in or not. You know, again, see what your intention is. And if there are brave people out there on the other end of that, they will address, you know, your issue and call it what it is. Not in a mean way, hopefully. I'm sure people will, but in a loving, honest way. You know, I always say to people, you know, what is your intention behind that? You know, and I because I was such a victim most of my life, you know, the victimhood it is a red flag to me. I recognize it like night and day. And you know, it won't last or fly long with me. It's kind of like an ex-smoker. They're some of the worst ones to these smokers because they've been there, done that. So, you know, I encourage you to just check in before you post and write and call, you know, and see what your intention is. And this is where we start becoming comfortable with ourselves and moving through any kind of pain. Sometimes by posting things, we're trying to get someone to sympathize with us. and not just understand. So, boy, I got stuck on the post today. So watch what you post today. That's one of the big things. See what your intention is. See how people react to what you post. That will give you a little bit of an idea. If you're posting things and people are jumping on it, woe is me too, that's not always the best thing either. Someone just nodding their head and saying, you got it. I know you're in pain. You are strong. No one can do the work for you. I recognize you. I see you. But this is your work to do. Somebody else doing it for you, not going to help you along the way. So get yourself out of that self-inflicted pain today and enjoy a beautiful, beautiful day. Talk to you guys tomorrow. It's 3-Card Sunday, and then Monday is the first of the month. So if you haven't watched the Fool's Spread, I encourage you to go back to December 30th of 2012. I'll see if I can't post that link right here so you can pop right back to that video and watch that again so you can see how the April card from that read falls in line with the month of April now.